Yo, what's up? Fancy a quickie? What is that noise out there? Okay, just doing a 10-minute opponent's rated 1725. We've got a Sicilian. I'm currently mostly playing the delayed Alapin with knight f3 followed by c3, and after that you're on your own. Haven't studied it. Colin gave me a bit of an introduction to it last couple of lessons, but I can't say it counts as studied. So the point of the Alapin is like the Ponziani. Well, this is now a French, and I'm going advanced. It prevents knight f6, and he's got 2 attackers on here, but it's currently got 3 defenders, so we're happy with that. My LSB doesn't probably come to there because Black's issue now is this bishop is very bad, so he's going to want to trade it off. I wasn't going there anyway, so you wasn't even listening, isn't it? Okay, I'm thinking bishop e2 castles. Yeah, I don't see any real value in a fianchetto on g2. Okay, he's throwing the kitchen sink down the queen side. Doesn't bother me, that's not possible because of this. If he does this, just ignore it, I think. Whatever. If I push and he takes, I take. Push takes. We could have a lot of opening up in the middle, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I don't want to take here and invite his bishop out. If he takes here, I can recapture the knight with development. Should I do this? Yeah, let's do this. I want him to take, even though he's taking towards the centre. This one doesn't matter because that's equal. And this one, just get a piece on there. Probably take with the bishop even, don't know. No, maybe the bishop's meant for better things. I don't believe this pawn attack at this point in time. I do enjoy 10-minute more than 15 plus 10 in a lot of ways, because I do like the no increment, and he's just closed everything down. Wow, okay. So my knight is now free to come into g5 if we want. That does technically open up room for f2 to f4 because then the pawn defends that. So I think that's all I've got here really. I mean, I could play knight b to d2. It's all the same thing really. Okay, I'll play that because my knight's not going anywhere else, so I know this is a move. Knight g5 is still on. His king side is, I mean, literally, he's moved 1 pawn on that half of the board, hasn't he? That's all he's done. Everything else has been on the queen side. You did it again. He's done it again. Okay, this is coming in now. I might play knight f3. Might need to retreat back there. f6 or f5 can be pawn breaks in the French. After that, okay. Well, I'm fine with that. Got a spare. Got a spare horse. If he takes, maybe. Ooh. Is that it? Do you want a castle? Is that what you're telling me? If I come back here, I'm simply threatening to take. So if I do, he puts his knight there. Am I going to start hitting it with pawns? I don't know. Don't know about that. Is there any value in this idea? Nope, can't see anything really. I'm just going to extra defend the knight. Oops. Extra defend the knight. It is defended now 3 times. Okay, well this we kind of expected. Are we going to chase him with the pawn? I think we can. I think we're safe to do that. Can't go here because knight takes him. He's going to take the bishop, isn't he? Which is fine because it's my bad bishop. And the reason I feel safe to move the pawns in front of my king is because we've got this blockage down the middle of the board, right? That no one can get through. So it's like the board's divided in half. He's got this knight, which is pretty useless over there. This bishop, which is useless. That rook, which hasn't entered the game, you know. And the queen. So he really hasn't got much here at all. See, I think he might go back there then. I'd be happy if he takes the bishop. I'm cool with that. If he takes the bishop, queen takes. This knight's still defended twice. There's also pawn takes, but that does drop the piece, so we can't do that. So I've just kind of provoked him a bit. And that was a good piece. I've got to be just a bit careful with this. My knight's only got one square to go back to. Don't see any sense in that move at all. And you see, where are my bits? On the correct side of the central divide, right? Most of his junk is over here. And mine is all on the right side of history. Is this even a thing? Maybe king h1 first. Oh. Is that a concession? I want to get my horses into these squares, don't I? So that's kind of calling out for f4, so I'm not even going to think too hard about that. I want to open up the F file. Sonny Boy here hasn't castled. Could have used a bit more time in this. I'm 6 minutes 37, so you know we're balls deep into the middle game. Well, I am, because he's not finished developing yet, and he's certainly not castled. And he's if in doubt, just keep doing what you were doing in the first place. I'm not even giving that a second thought. Pushes, I'm just going to block, and then we'll have boom 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 5 blocked off files with all his pieces having all this space over here, but nothing to do. They're just going to be running around in open space. So immediate f4 without a second thought. Going a bit ginger nuts again, aren't I? Queen defends h3. So even if takes, queen defends there. But what's the plan? Is it pushki? Pushki and open upski? So he's got 1, 2, 3 defenders of g5. My knight might come back now. It's got behind its pawn. I could just do this and just sit there for a bit. But that, like, really squishes his bishop. But then actually his king becomes safer. But the rook doesn't. Push. Just a rook a b1. If he takes, I take back. I've got this as well. Then queen. But he's invested so many moves on this queen side, and I don't get it. I could even actually potentially let him take, though that does drop this pawn. This is like all he's got. It's almost worth sacking one of these minor pieces, because that bishop's not great. Well, it could be. But takes and takes. Oh, he's castled. We have activity. Right, there he could take with the bishop and naturally loses the knight. But here, do we just hold fire and improve? How do we improve? This, I like. So I'm threatening. Here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces looking at that square. So I think we renew that idea, which was kind of the plan for moving the knight out of the way to make room for f4, and then the knight should come back. So we've done that. But yeah, I think if g5 falls... Oh, did you just do that? Did you just do that? Takes. If he takes here, that's a fork on both knights. Plague on both your houses. Take here. Pawn takes defended by the bishop. God, it's all hotting up, isn't it? Take, he pushes, but he... I want to get like my queen or something. Should I lift that rook? Here, there. I'm too late. Okay, I'm going to take that one. This is... It looks... Without this diagonal, this is only... Because these pieces are just not playing. And I feel like I've got more bits over that side. He's down to 3 minutes 32. If he takes with the bishop, I'm taking, I think. Takes with the bishop, I take with one. Oh. What's the idea? If I take with the knight, then you take with the bishop? I take pawn takes. I don't buy it. Take with the bishop, I take. I take pawn takes. I just move the knight into this square where it's evil. I think his bishop's too strong. I think I've got to whip it off. The question is queen takes. It puts 2 attackers on the knight, but it's got 2 defenders. I might also go double up ski. Here, do I want his rook there? No, not really. Yeah, we've got to be... I have given him a lot of... Right, well I'm happier with that, because I think this looks absolutely diabolical. Quite honestly. That comes with check. He's not going to sacrifice a rook, but also it blocks the queen's defence of g5. So if rook takes rook, I've got rook takes. Excuse me. That's just curtains, isn't it? Something like this is going to be mate. Two minutes 22. I'm on 4 minutes left. So I do have time to calculate if I'm so inclined. Calculation, not just for professionals. Okay, well that's a check, and this rook can't do shit about it, so. Check, king has to move. Okay, that's a check. And the rook can't block now, because you've just cut off the 7th rank. So he can go there, right, okay. Now, we calculate. Okay, key point is moving the knight is a disco, right? Ding, 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 ding. So that or that, technically, could win a rook. However, we've also got queen tensione. So, like here, yes, king has to move. Then I take the queen, the rook takes back. Here, king moves, I take the queen, rook takes back. Either way, we're winning an exchange, unless there's something better. Like this. Okay, so we'll do ours in red. Here, king's in check, right? Can't go to these squares. Or these. Nothing can block. That forces this. Okay, so we know that if knight here, king e8. Then I can take the queen. He has to take out the king or the rook. I don't have to. Here, king there, rook takes. Yeah, it's got to be. Right, I haven't calced it through, and is resigned. Yeah, fair enough. Right, let's have a quick shufty. See if the computer analysis works, because it didn't for me a minute ago. Oof. Dang! Shit, it's getting worse. Oh, now it's mate in 29. Now it's mate in 20. To depth 37. That's just showing off. Forced mate in 20 moves. Pause and find it. Not. No, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good win. So he got himself into a French from a Sicilian. Yeah, so this is now a French advanced variation of Paulson attack. Okay, there you go. Oh, he was better, look here. He was winning here. What should he have done? B3. Ha! Yes, I mean, I was surprised at short castles. B3. Just forcing the issue here. And actually, yeah. Oh, what? Hang on. No. A takes B2 was best here. Sorry. A takes B2 was best. Rook takes B2. B takes C3. Queen takes C3. Rook A3. Kind of convoluted. I mean, I don't know. Would you really put black as winning in this position? But anyway, so here he kind of lost his bottle. He's slightly better and now he's not. Takes is the right move. And that's actually a mistake by the look of it. Correct move. And he should have taken with the queen. Queen takes G5 is +3. Pawn takes now it's +4/4, but I have to find knight H5, which I do. And that was one of those just obvious. I see that square, I'm like, I'm having me that square. And yeah. And this is a blunder. A total thunder blunder there, because Queen G5 and yeah, it's all over. Pretty convincing. But interesting theme, isn't it? This massive centrale in the middle of the board, right? And nobody gets across, and he tried to activate a rook. This bishop, the poor French bishop, never even moved in the entire game. But yeah, I mean, what I take away from it, I was a bit complacent about his enormous queenside pawn storm. But I think he underestimated its competence and whatever, as well as me. So yeah, happy with that. So 0 blunders from yours truly. 87 accuracy is very good. 2 mistakes I can live with. So there you go. All good fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you later.